Good morning, beautiful people. How are you doing today? For me, I'm sitting outside here on my little terrace, and first order of the day for me is breakfast. Yes, this is the breakfast of champions. And what's in here? Four bananas, strawberry date sauce, two kiwis, half a pomegranate, and like 150 grams of raspberries. So this is absolutely beautiful. Um, I'm very strangely energetic today, even though I didn't even sleep 4 hours. I literally got to sleep around 4 in the morning. Well, technically, I went to bed at 1 and I stayed up till 2, and then I decided if I can't sleep, then I might as well do something. And my creative juices started flowing, and I just started writing several pages and just kind of, brain vomiting my thoughts onto paper. And it was very freeing and liberating, and I definitely slept a lot better after that. Um, partially because it was freeing and liberating, partially because it was 4 in the morning and I really needed to sleep. Um, so all things considered, I'm doing very well today. Um, I actually got up at 8, which is quite early for me, and usually I've been getting up at like 9:30 because I've just been going to bed relatively late. But I really wanted to get up early today because there's a whole lot of stuff I want to do. I mean, I told you about all my different projects yesterday, so you can imagine there's stuff that needs doing for all of them. And after I finish my breakfast here, I'm gonna pack up my laptop and go straight to Daluma, which is a really awesome vegan organic cafe quite close to where I stay, and they have free Wi-Fi. So that's all things considered. That's probably the pivotal point, which is making me go there. So Daluma it is. I'm gonna work the whole day there, and then later today I am going to meet up with a friend to see the new Avengers movie. And I am so unbelievably excited. All spiritual junkie and health food and everything aside, I do love a good action movie, and yeah, it's the first screening here in Berlin, and we've got the Sony Center, which is the English cinema, where they basically show the movies in the original English version and in 3D, and it's humongous and it's really expensive, but it's so worth it. So I've got that going for me today, which is really, really cool. Um, Before I get started with all of that, though, I actually, well, kind of, I've decided for every vlog that I do, I'm gonna have the fun bits and the content bits. So my content bit today is about my magical formula for getting what you want. And okay, so this obviously, okay, cool, magical formula. Tell me, what is it? What is X plus Y that will make me happy forever? No, it's just something that I've realized over the past few weeks, and that's basically so often when we set ourselves a goal, we get so focused on how we're going to make it happen. Okay, cool, I want to earn $1 million, yeah, but how am I going to make it happen? Oh, that's not realistic. And what am I even doing that is going to earn me $1 million? And now they're building in the background. That's fantastic. I hope it doesn't disturb the sound too much. Yeah, so what can I do that'll make me $1 million? Or I haven't even started a business yet. How is it supposed to make me $1 million by the end of the year? And that's just not realistic. And how am I going to do it? And who's going to help me get there? And I don't know. Do I have to get a loan from the bank? And do I have to do this? And do I have to do that? And it's completely encouraged by society. We're encouraged to make smart goals. I don't remember what the stands for, but it's something like measurable, achievable, realistic, time-based goals. Which is basically, you need to have your business plan, and you need to have absolutely everything planned out before you start. And it's bullshit, because first of all, it's not exciting. If you know exactly where you're going, then why are you going to go there anyways? Because then you already know. Then you've already had the experience, basically. So that's just not interesting. And also, it's realistic goals aren't realistic, because there is going to be so many things that come in between that you can never possibly foresee, and some of them will maybe be disastrous, but some of them will be absolutely epically fantastic, and you could never imagine them. But if you don't accept them as a possible part of your so-called plan, then how are you ever going to embrace them? So basically, for me, achieving a goal has three components. It's the what, the why, and the how. And for me, I've realized that the only two that are actually important are the what and the why. So, your goal that you want to achieve, and why you want to achieve it, the motivation that's behind it, the feelings that you want to get out of the goal. And if you've got those two, if you've got those two all figured out, then the universe will take care of the how. And you don't have to worry about how you're going to get there. Um, so let's put this in perspective. Let's take the $1 million goal example again. If you want to earn $1 million, um, okay, so that's your what. Your goal is to earn $1 million. Then let's have a look at the why. Why do you want to earn $1 million? Sure, it's nice to have the money around, but why do you want it around? Um, do you want it around because you want to go on a trip around the world? Okay, cool, that's a good why. Do you want it around because you never had money in your life and you actually want the $1 million because it'll make you feel safe and secure? That's a feeling that you associate with it, and that's also a why. So there's all these things around our goals that influence why we want them. And these are the most important things to look at, actually, because we don't want the $1 million for the $1 million. No one cares about the paper, actually. It's about the things we can do with it and the stuff it makes us feel. It's the same thing with, I don't know, climbing Mount Everest. It's sure, it's also about the climb, but it's more about the way it makes you feel when you're actually standing at the top of the mountain and looking down at the world. That is actually the most important thing, and that is why you're actually climbing the mountain. And this is really, really important because a lot of people get stuck, for example, in jobs or in situations that they don't like, and they think, I should be enjoying this, or I'm studying and I really should like motivate myself with this. But why? You don't, if you're not fully behind something, and if you're not fully behind what something can do for you or the way something makes you feel, then your why just isn't strong enough, and then you won't have the motivation to do it. So that's just a really important thing to consider. Like, what is your goal? Why do you want to achieve your goal? And if you've got those two figured out, the universe will actually take care of the how. How does it do that? By letting go of planning and having to have everything perfect and just the way you imagined it, which is a really narrow-minded approach, actually. You actually allow opportunities and people to come to you, and you can actually be unbiased towards them, which is an amazing thing, because if I have my step-by-step plan perfectly laid out, and suddenly this amazing opportunity comes into my life, but it's not in my plan, so I'm going to ignore the opportunity because, oh no, that's not the way I envisioned it happening. I actually want XYZ to happen instead of ABC. So you end up ignoring this amazing opportunity that could have been the absolute shortcut, supercharged highway to where you want to be, and instead you're trying to do it your way. And there's probably no longer way to your goal than your way, instead of the way the universe gently lays in your path if you're just open to seeing it. So it's absolutely amazing, because okay, so from my own personal experience now, um, I've decided that I've got 1 year studying left, and I've decided that after I finish studying, I want to go and travel the world. And as such, I initially thought that I wanted to use my blog and my YouTube channel, monetize it, and use that to become financially independent, and then travel the world. And here they go again. And it made me very stressed in the beginning, because I was like, oh, how am I going to monetize it? How am I going to do it? Am I going to write an ebook? Am I going to do an online course? Am I going to offer coaching? Am I going to do seminars and workshops? How am I going to be able to become financially independent in order to travel the world and live my dreams? And once I actually got over myself and learned to let go of this idea that I had to have it all figured out and that I had to have a way to do it, all these things started flowing into my life. Suddenly, I'm having a stand at raw foods fairs and working for my father's business and making some money there. And suddenly I'm part of the World Raw Food Day project, which long term can be an absolutely amazing, humongous, splendid project. And these opportunities just came into my life because I was open to them. If I had been very fixated on the idea that no, it has to be my blog and only my blog and it can't be anything else. And I mean, I don't even have the blog anymore. I'm doing YouTube now. So that just shows you that you have to be flexible and open and allowing new opportunities and people to come into your life, because people are another great inspiration. It's basically inspiration from the universe comes in three forms: in terms of people, in terms of opportunities, and in terms of inspired thought. And people and opportunities are kind of in your face. Very often an inspired thought is something that we really like to ignore because it's just a thought, and then our bitchy mind backchat starts, and it's just a sort of, no, you're never going to manage that, and then all our fears and insecurities start coming back up. But all these three things are how the universe presents itself in terms of trying to show you the way. And if you're too fixated on your perfect plan and your perfectionism and how you think things should be and the how, then you'll never get to cherish these opportunities. So let go of the how and focus on what you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it. And in terms of the why, really look for the feelings that you associate with your goal. Why do you want to achieve this goal? And what feeling do you associate with achieving that goal? And then find things in your life every single day that you can do that already give you that feeling. What can you do that already makes you feel like you've earned $1 million? What can you do that already makes you feel like you've climbed the highest mountain in the earth? And then do those things every single day, and you will be at your goal before you know it. Because by living the things that you want to achieve, by already being that, you're just that much closer to becoming it. So this is my very long intro to the morning, and I hope that you'll stay with me for the next bit, and I'll see you around. Just got to the movies. I was really late. The buses were so slow because of rush hour, but I got sweet popcorn. This is just the most amazing stuff ever. The movie's about to start, so I'll see you later. Bye guys. Backbeat, is on the street, the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you put it on before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Gosh, that was amazing. I don't know if I already said, but it was the new Age of Ultron and the new Avengers movie that I went to watch with my friend, and it absolutely blew my mind. I'm not going to tell you anymore because you might hate me for spoiling the movie for you. But yeah, it was quite mind-blowing, very funny, and prepare to be amazed. So I'm on my way home now, calming my movie nerdness a little bit, and I'm still going to Skype with a friend and maybe have some dinner. I filled up on super sweet caramelized popcorn, which was absolutely glorious, but yeah, I'm quite full, so maybe I'll still have a snack, maybe not, probably some veggies or something like that, and I'll see you at home. home, and before I Skype, I'm just gonna have a quick snack of some kohlrabi sticks and some radishes, and I've got some spicy pepperonis here. Freshly made hummus with, well, just a half a tin of chickpeas with some garlic and some cumin. Got some mustard to dip as well, and this right here is absolutely glorious. It's literally half hot water, half fresh apple juice, and a big teaspoon of cinnamon and 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, and it is so delicious. It tastes like Christmas. So I'm gonna go Skype now, and I'll talk to you in a bit. So I'm basically all done with my snacks, and I just had a nice chat with my business coach Robert, and was just talking to him about some ideas that have popped into my head throughout the last 24 hours that I absolutely just had to share with him. And I don't know, these past 3 days have probably been some of the most intense days of my life, and today has definitely been one of the most productive days I've had in a long time. And I'm actually still gonna get some work done now, do some video editing and send some emails, and yeah, do some programming stuff for the World Raw Food Day website. And then I'm also gonna head off to bed, and yeah, another long day ahead tomorrow. But that's basically it for today, and I want to know from you today, just so you can actually write me something in the comments about this. I want to know, coming back to my topic that I talked about this morning, what you struggle to let go of in terms of having to have a perfect plan for something that you want to do, or is it actually quite easy for you to just let go of the how, and have the universe show you the way? Do you struggle with that? Do you not struggle with that? I'm really curious, and if you do, in what particular circumstances are you struggling with it? That would really interest me. And yeah, on that note, I am basically off to bed, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, and good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.